If you want to capitalize on your home, or if you want to cash out on your home, now is a great time to sell. So, you thought that your real estate market was the only one on fire. It's not. Everybody, it's Tim Barnes, and today we're going to be covering how hot the Tulsa market is and what you can expect if you're thinking about moving here. And we're getting after it right now. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure that you start now by clicking that subscribe button and hitting that little notification bell, so in turn you can get all of our videos that are coming your way every single week. Every Monday we drop a video. If you are thinking about moving to the Tulsa, Oklahoma area from anywhere in the country, we're your spot, and we're gonna help you boots on ground here in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. For those that have reached out to me, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough, and being able to help you find homes and give you insight as to what the Tulsa market looks like. And some people too, it helps us to go, hey, Tulsa's not a good place for them, and they find another place to go. So let's jump right into it, why the Tulsa, Oklahoma market is on fire in 2021, and I believe that it's gonna continue on into 2022. You've been YouTubing or Googling or looking out there is, hey, a lot of times people are trying to get away from. There are two main reasons why people are contacting us through this channel and wanting to get out of their state to move to this state. Number one reason would be because of the restrictions that the government has put on them and is squeezing them and their beliefs and principles and things like that. So people are reaching out trying to find another home. Some of these people have lived in their state their entire life, and their heritage is from that state, and they're making a move. That's number one. Number two is because of the cost of living. Everything has risen so high into the places they're looking, and so they're seeking to find somewhere a little more cost effective and cost efficient. We've covered that in several videos, and that's nothing new. But today we're going to be jumping right into why the Tulsa market is so hot. Well, those are some of the reasons why, and that's why I wanted to hit on that. There's a couple reasons as to why the Tulsa market is hitting so hard. First, we got to go all the way back to about a year ago. Wait a minute. I hope that you guys had a happy Easter yesterday and throughout the weekend, and thank God for God doing what he did for us. It means a lot to me. We celebrate Easter, and I hope that you had a fantastic Easter. So why is the Tulsa market so hot? Well, we gotta go back about a year ago whenever the pandemic COVID-19 thing started. At a time in the springtime in March when things were heating up and the market was crazy, we were also coming into an election year, which in turn this sickness happened, this pandemic around the world, for the first time shut everything down and stopped people from working, which in turn people stopped. I mean, I remember having $3 million worth of the homes listed, and everybody stopped because they didn't want people in their house and everything. This is about the time that we started the channel because we wanted to start getting out there and showcasing everything that was going on. Blah, long story short, we lost that inventory at a time we were supposed to pick up inventory. So at the time when the market was we were supposed to be getting all of our inventory in March, April, May, June, and we had a high demand of buyers and low interest rates. It was a supply-demand thing. So we still had buyers in that season that were buying, but we didn't have the inventory. Well, we never picked that inventory up. We just went right into the fall and right into the winter and into one of the craziest elections that we've ever seen in history in America. I can't go speak for the world and in history, but definitely one of the most craziest times in our history for sure. Moving on into this year, we've only had a rise in buyer demand, and we've still yet to pick up that inventory. You're seeing that inventory shortage not just in Tulsa and Oklahoma, but all over the country because people are still a little bit scared to let people come into their homes without wearing masks or wiping their hands down 100 times. I would say that is one of the main reasons is that you had a short inventory with a high demand and low interest rate. And then on top of that, you had a squeeze from the government that in turn pushed people into our state to a more conservative state. So in turn, they could find somewhere safer to live, less government control. This is not me talking. These are people and stories over and over and over that we're hearing. The Tulsa market is crazy. Now we're getting into the good stuff. What is going on with the Tulsa market? You're thinking about moving here. You found us. Thank you for reaching out. Thanks for smashing that like button. Smash that like button because it helps the algorithm. I'm waiting for that. Yeah. Smash it, just pause right there. Boom, you got it smashed. Awesome, go on ahead and hit the subscribe button too. You'll get these videos. So you're thinking about moving here, you found us. You're like, hey, Is it realistic? Can I get 2 acres out there in Tulsa or the Tulsa surroundings, like in the suburbs, which we shoot on, for like $250,000? And I'm here to tell you that we are getting multiple offers on multiple properties. I would say anywhere from $400,000 and under, $450,000 and under can be multiple offers, especially as you squeeze down into that $150,000. Here's an example. Okay, we recently had a property that just came out on the market, and it had 27 offers on it. We had a buyer that came in, conventional, super clean, asking for nothing. Quick close, $10,000 over asking price, 27 offers. Of course, we did not get that property. I'm sorry, we're still looking for a property. Another example, that was in the BA area. Okay, multiple offer in the BA area, Owasso area, Tulsa area, Bixby area, Jinx, Glimp, wherever you're looking in the Tulsa metro and the surrounding areas, if you look at it like an onion, second, third layer back, you are in a multiple offer city. And in the right property in the right area, you're gonna be a multiple offer, or can be in multiple offer. It's really coming down to condition and price. The location really isn't a big factor in this point, unless you can get like 5th, 6th layer back, going out towards Sapulpa, like getting into like that Bristow or past that Bristow into that Manford area, or getting into between Glenpool and Okmulgee. Okay, that's a big jump on this map. Getting into like the Muskogee area, maybe even past the Muskogee area. As we move up over here to the Claremore area, getting in, you got to get past like Chelsea in order to, or out to Pryor or past Pryor over here, and or up into like the Bartlett, even past the Bartlesville area. These are some very long distance kind of away from the Tulsa metro surrounding area. I mean, you're getting to 40 minutes, an hour outside of Tulsa to try to get away from that. And if you end up in a town with the right product, it can still sell that pretty quick. Here's another real quick example. We just had another home come on the market in the Broken Arrow, about $150,000 again, okay? Had a couple come in, conventional, super clean, $15,000 over, quick close, asking for nothing. We actually got it. We moved very fast. Your average days on market right now can be a matter of hours on the market. Now, what you are seeing as you start to think about moving here and putting in an offer is agents a lot of times are doing these coming soons where they'll build up hype. They'll like say, hey, we're coming on the market, and they'll put it in our multiple listing services, but it doesn't come on the market for like a week or for several days. So these people are like watching the property, and then they've got 25 showings whenever it hits. Other times they're putting it on a Friday late in the afternoon, so that in turn it can come on for the weekend and they can collect offers and use your offer as leverage to get it up for the seller, which there's nothing wrong with that. In this world, real estate is supply and demand. And so understand that as you're moving here, as prices are crazy in your area, because all of these movement in this low inventory and this low interest rate and this high demand of buyers right now wanting to buy in this market to get a really good rate, in this crazy world, it's making prices soar everywhere. With all that being said, what's most important to you? Living in the area where those two most common, maybe it's something completely different. I've heard other reasons too, but the main two, like I said, is their government. Number two is their cost of living. We are 10% below that national average when it comes to cost of living. And if you can make more in the area, you've got a big swing there. Just know that whether you're looking in the Tulsa or whether it's some of the suburbs like Broken Arrow, which has been number 1, Owasso number 2 inquiry, Bixby number 3, Jinx is bleeding into that Glenpool area past the river down a little more south here. Claremore, like a lot of these areas are still super, super hot. And I know that some people are thinking that, and of course they're reaching out to me, I'm helping you. If you're thinking about moving here, make sure that you schedule a Zoom or a FaceTime with me, and we can definitely get on there. And so in turn, I can show you what is available in the market. I mean, so you're wondering too, what's the average days on the market? The average days on the market can literally be hours. It could be days. It could be weeks, depending really on price and condition of the property. Not so much a location thing. Location really is not in effect here. I mean, unless you're in like a really bad flood zone or something like that, which with enough land, I'm seeing people buying it. Now, people are pushing out into the suburbs and trying to find something outside of a neighborhood, which is very limited supply of doing that. But this is part of real estate, and we are in a wicked, wicked real estate market. What's the most desired property out here? 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, right? What's that gonna cost me? Well, probably gonna cost you around $150,000 starting out. Multiple offer, you're gonna be into that. as you get more square footage, maybe a better lot. Depending on a particular neighborhood, it can push up as well. That could run you into the 200s. It's getting crazy now. So you thought that your real estate market was the only one on fire. It's not. It's burning up in the Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Tulsa metro and surrounding areas. There's multiple offer galore here now. So then you're wondering, should I even move to Oklahoma or should I move somewhere else? Well, don't let that scare you, because this is happening all over the country. Gotta go back. You gotta go back to whenever all of this started with that sickness. That COVID stuff came out. We lost inventory. We have still yet to pick that inventory up. Now, I do believe that we could pick that inventory up right now. People are starting to loosen up their restrictions, and people are starting to list their homes more and more and more. It continues to happen. Let's just see what happens. You can actually get in here and take a look at these active properties and see if it's something. I can build a list. I can send them to you. Take a look at this though. Look at all of these pending properties. You see that? Is that not crazy? Okay, now look at all of these active properties. Okay, now look at all of these closed here in just the last 6 months. Okay, now given in a place to where we would typically have, you know, a good 6 months of inventory on the market, meaning that if we didn't list anything else over the next 6 months, that we in turn would eventually run out of inventory, like if we didn't list another home. Now it's like less than 2 months of inventory. So if you're thinking about selling and you're in the Tulsa metro and or surrounding area, please reach out to us, because now is a really, really good time that you can get a really, really good price on your home. Now, even some people are throwing some trash up there, and that's what you're gonna kind of get. New construction is ramping, they're ramped up and they're building. The cost of material continues to rise. I mean, if you take like a 2x4x8 that we used to pay like $1.60 for, is now up over $7. Now, I can't tell you, it would only be speculation for me to tell you when this market is gonna snap back and we're finally gonna have some easement on that. But I can tell you, these builders aren't slowing down. The prices continue to creep up. I'm getting ready to build a home, and the prices I'm not really liking in the material, but that's also having some reflection on the cost of a sale of a property. Think about building a home right now when lumber is at an all-time high, 30% up, like double percent up, like 100% up. Like, this is some crazy times here. You're probably experiencing that too if you're looking for a car or a truck. There's been like a run on trucks. I don't know where the inventory is or how long it's gonna take us to catch up with that inventory. But what I can tell you, the Tulsa market is flipping hot. There are multiple offers here. We've got limited supply of inventory and a high demand of people looking to relocate here. People still not fully coming on the market. Attention, if you want to capitalize on your home or if you want to cash out on your home, now is a great time to sell. If you're behind on your home or something, or maybe deferred it, think about having us come out and assess the property to see if we can get you out of there with some money. You're looking at buying something else. I don't know the situation, but reach out to me. Love to help you. I hope this helps you to have some insight as to what the real estate market is doing in the Tulsa metro and surrounding area. Stay tuned, because we're only going to continue to keep on pumping these videos out. If there's something in particular that you want to know about, a particular suburbia area or a particular neighborhood, we'd love to go shoot that for you. Make sure that you comment below. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get these videos coming out to you every single week. Looking forward to working with you, looking forward to having conversations with you. I absolutely love it as you guys continue to reach out to me. Please continue to. We'll jump on a Zoom or jump on a FaceTime and I can show you everything that's going on here in the Tulsa market. Hope this helps you as you're making your move. If you need a referral source or something back there, we're talking to people all around the country as we're referring people around there. My information is down there below. Don't forget to smash that like button, and we'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.